Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel off the Underside. How are we all doing? Another week, another podcast with the Trips, joined by Corey and Davey. How you doing, guys?
I'm amazing, mate.
Good. Corey, how good was Saturday, mate? We have to talk about that for a wee second.
It was class. It was an amazing experience, man. Unbelievable. Davey, you were missed. You were definitely missed.
Definitely.
Who
Didn't
does he
flag
do?
it as much as I thought, though.
Scottish Cup second round, mate.
No, fair enough.
Scottish Cup second round, but unfortunately, we only managed to record 48 minutes. But a big thanks to you and anyway for coming along and helping us, and
Rory.
that was appreciated, pal. Thank you very much. So it was just brilliant talking to Tam Cowan, being in the BBC studios. It was just a really, really good thing. So, something that we'll remember forever, Corey boy, is that right?
Definitely, mate. More opportunities, hopefully, to come.
And a big thanks to Tam Cowan, if he ever watches this as well, for actually inviting us in and getting to experience that. We've seen Michael Stewart as well, David. Do you know that?
He's never told me that, scumbag.
That's why we didn't mention it.
Right. He might be coming on, mate. He might be coming on.
What, to talk fucking politics and banger?
No, to talk about football, mate. That's what we are. Football
we
podcast.
Can talk about his failed trials.
No, we're talking. He's out Man United and that, you know what I mean? Played for Man United.
That when he pitched himself.
Mm.
Well, we need to ask him if Roy Keane was telling the truth when he pitched himself.
He's never coming on this podcast, Jamie.
You can have him.
No.
Well, just Corey, Natalie, slide into your DMs, mate.
I send you a message. Aye, all right. There you are. Result.
But don't worry.
Fucking quick tonight, isn't she?
You started
she's rectified that. It's a wee Brenda bum boy.
You just saved his relationship there, Natalie. Well done.
I was back and what's it about the boys 5 minutes ago.
Right, guys. Let's get straight into it, man. Obviously, we were going to come on and talk about all the football the weekend, especially the Celtic and Hearts game, but last night came some breaking news, very big news, that Brendan Rodgers has handed in his resignation at Celtic and decided to move on. Then Dermot Desmond releases a statement, which I can only describe as scathing, to be honest. I mean, honestly, unbelievable words from Dermot Desmond. Never really seen an owner or a majority shareholder of the club come out and talk like that. But it was very straight to the point. We always talk about how, Celtic board don't speak to the fans. That was definitely speaking to the fans and letting us know what was going on. Corey, first of all, what's your thoughts on Brendan Rodgers leaving?
I'm shocked at the timing, but I'm not shocked it happened, to be honest. I think the two times it's happened with Celtic, there's been a bit of pressure on him, and I don't understand it, because he's meant to be this top quality manager. I thought he was a top quality manager, but it seems like when the going gets tough, he fucks off, and that's good riddance to him, in my opinion. If that's the type of character that he is, then good riddance. It's no the manager that we need.
Well, I know what you're saying, right? But I mean, there's a part of you that thinks, well, at least he decided to just get out of here instead of prolonging the inevitable. If his heart's no in it, and if he's fell out with the board and all that, is that not kind of a good thing that he decided? You know what? I'll just no wait to get sacked. I'll just leave him on accord.
No, I get that. I do get that, and I do agree with your point. But at the same time, he's left us high and dry twice. That's all I can think about. That he's left us high and dry twice. When we really needed somebody to be rallying the team, trying to get us motivated, trying to get us through tough games this week. We've got Falkirk tomorrow, and we've also got the semi-final on Sunday. We've got European game next week, and he's decided just to boost, and that just shows you everything about Brendan Rodgers, to be honest, in my opinion.
I suppose, mate, I know where you're coming from that, but David, what would you make it, mate?
Shot himself for the big handsome bastard Danny Röhl. Seen one picture of him and he's broke and fucked off.
Whatever it is, I just shat it.
That's how I am saying it now, mate. But you knew it was coming. And the day I've seen all sorts, like he's fell out with that Paul Tisdale, who's head of the transfers, is it? Head of recruitment? Something like that. And any player that Tisdale was taking to him, he was just saying, no, no, no. He didn't want us to sell either, supposedly. Do you know what I mean? So, but has he just done that and threw his toys at the pram, made sure he had his own side this time, blaming the board, whereas he's not took the blame for the disasters last year? Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
He spent, what, 30 odd million on 4 players, bringing Jota back, fucking Trusty, who doesn't even look as if he's going to play a game unless he gets put in now. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of the ones, mate. He's been working his ticket all this year.
I agree.
He's
Mate.
not won a big game for you for what, February, is it?
Yeah.
That's
supposed to be that's a big game, I suppose.
Run about that.
The last big good performance, like I was saying that last week, like the Celtic and Rangers always need this one big performance in the season. Last time we had a big performance was Bayern Munich when we got that draw.
And that was a draw.
Aye, and then
Do you know what I mean?
Since then, like we've failed to beat yous the couple of times that we've played G's. We fucked the Scottish Cup final. Even with minor games like the Dundee game, Hearts game, and Sunday. Well, the Hearts game wasn't a minor game, but it's like games like that. You just doesn't seem like there was any improvement. Like you said in a group chat, David, like there's not a player in that Celtic squad that looks like he's improved
Better.
or
Aye, mate.
got any better. So in my opinion, like obviously I'm kind of gutted because of just the timing and stuff like that. But at the same time, hopefully we just start afresh and get somebody kind of sharpish and fresh ideas and see how it progress from there.
Obviously, a lot of people are kind of against the board and all that, and what the board have done and stuff. But as you said, Davey, you know, like Brendan Rodgers has been coming out in press conference after press conference, pre-matches, post-matches, coming out and giving digs to the board constantly. So it's really not a surprise that there's been a breakdown in communication there, and they're sitting at home thinking he's talking shit again. You know what I mean? And Dermot Desmond has obviously come out and addressed that and all that with his statements and stuff. What did you make of the actual statement, Corey?
I think it doesn't show anybody putting their hands up and taking responsibility or accountability. It's more Rodgers is saying it in the press conferences like it's all the board's fault, and now that statement saying, "Oh no, it's all his fault." I think it's a mixture of the both of them, a mixture of Rodgers' fault and a mixture of the board's fault, and nobody still took accountability, and I don't think anybody will because obviously Rodgers is left now, and I think the board's just kind of like, oh, we've said our piece about Rodgers or whatever, but they've still not really explained why the transfer window was so bad or anything like that. They just kind of just hoping it's going to get brushed under the carpet because Rodgers is out the door. But I seen the day that they're still going to do protests and stuff like that about the board, so I don't know if this is going to be the end of it.
No, there's definitely going to be merit, man. There'll be protests tomorrow.
Aye,
Definitely.
he's a split in the middle, 50-50, whose fault it is.
That's the thing. I'm with Corey, but I think it's data fault.
Aye, mate. All you see is people backing the board, backing Rodgers, and then
Should've
the
been
comments is fucking just attacking each other.
So basically, for what I took for David Desmond's statement, right, was that basically during the summer, Brendan Rodgers was approached asking him to discuss the potential of having a new contract, and Brendan Rodgers, before discussions even went underway, said, "I'll need to think about it." Right, so I don't think any contract was offered. I don't think anything was discussed whatsoever. So to me, what's happened here is the board have looked at that and went, "Well, fuck you." You know what I mean? If you are only going to come here and sign a new contract and commit yourself to the club, then we're not going to back you for the Champions League. I mean, as I've spoken about before, I think we were backed for Scotland. You know what I mean? In Scotland, these players that were brought in are all good enough to play in Scotland. Brendan Rodgers has been playing guys like Dane Murray and Donovan to prove a point. And he's been taking off guys like Tuneki and bringing on guys like James Forrest to prove a point. There's no fucking doubt about it. You know what I mean? So the board have let the club down by no just sacking Rodgers and addressing the situation at the time if they felt, he's not going to sign a new contract. And Brendan Rodgers has fucked the supporters by no even discussing having a new contract. So they're both to blame. You know what I mean? It was always going to end in disaster if that's how they were going to go about things.
Absolutely. Absolutely, kind of disagree with that, Jamie, because the proof's in the pudding. We're 8 points behind. We're playing boring, miserable. But it's honestly dull to watch. It's so dull. The game on Sunday, first half they looked all right. Second half it was just back to the same old this season. And and it's down to Rodgers. It's down to the board for not. But like I said, we're not going to ever find out the true story. So we just kind of need to move on. Hope we get a man in that can just freshen ideas and just bring a bit of life back to Celtic, pretty much.
And I'm going to say it, I'm more happy that John Kennedy has went alongside Brendan Rodgers. I mean, I've been banging the drum for a long time now that John Kennedy gets away with murder, because obviously Neil Lennon gets scapegoated for the COVID season. He gets taken out. Ronnie Dyler obviously was no use. And then obviously anytime a Celtic manager fails, John Kennedy seems to get away with it. Well, this time, obviously, I don't know whether he was asked to leave or he's decided to leave, but either way, it's a fresh
Maybe he's got
start.
a grind it with Rodgers.
Maybe, mate. Maybe.
I think he's left because I'm still going with the theory that he was meant to be the next manager. I think he was meant to learn for Rodgers, and if we did get another manager, I think that was still going to be the plan in place, that he was still going to be there. And when he felt comfortable and the board felt comfortable, I think they were going to offer him the job. I still believe that, and I think because Rodgers has left, he's probably thought to himself, I'm just going to go out and try prove to the Celtic board on my own I can get the job, to maybe even doing what Scott Brown's doing, like Air United or maybe a team down England or something like that, and see if he can prove himself there. But I always think it's strange because anytime I think about Eddie Howe coming up here, he was the main stumbling block why he didn't come up here. Like he wanted his own assistant, and Celtic's like, no, you've got an assistant, and he's like, that's all well and good, but I want my own person, and he said no, pretty much.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I agree with what you're saying about the. He's decided to move on. I think he's probably been told, mate, because if you're John Kennedy, right, and like I said, Ronnie Dyler, Neil Lennon, Ange Postecoglou, and now Brendan Rodgers the first time as well. Well, no, he wasn't there the first time. I don't know with Brendan Rodgers,
Aye.
but
It was there the
He's
first
a
time.
coach of some sort, aye.
He wasn't.
Right.
I don't think he was the assistant, but he was in the background stuff.
He was there. He was a coach, wasn't he? So it's
Aye,
like,
Aye.
so from his point of view, he's got no reason to say I'm gone. You know what I mean? He could have just stayed at Celtic and been a coach or whatever, and then once an opportunity comes, he could put the feelers out. You know what football's like? Put the feelers out and say, I fancy being a manager now. But I don't think he'd just walk away for the job if it was there, man. I
He's
think
not back a couple of jobs already,
hasn't he?
though. The Motherwell job and I think the Hibs job before.
But
But that's why I think that's why.
maybe he backed Brendan. Maybe he's backed Brendan out through all this.
Maybe. Maybe. But
You know what I mean? Because it's weird, because Gavin Strachan's a new Kennedy, isn't he?
Aye.
He's
Strachan still there then, if he's still there.
Strachan and Stevie Woods, it says, mate. They're the two. Everybody else is gone.
Aye, but it's all like people, physios and stuff like that. It's all people.
That's a good point, Davey, man. That is a very good point. Maybe
do you know what I mean?
He's back
coaches.
Maybe he's backed them.
Aye, but then
that
again, that's his own opinion that he probably thought that if Rodgers was getting a hard.
He's brought Maloney in, and he's brought in Maloney in and fordering him. That right? The German Scots guy. If he's not going to perform, he's no playing in my team.
He's fluent in German.
What is that voice of it, man?
He's fluent in nothing.
I want him to do all the press
conferences. So, what do you make of the new management team then? How long? What's the script?
Well, I think that it's just to bring the fans back on side, isn't it? Obviously, Martin O'Neill brought success a long time ago in that, and it's just to kind of
25 years ago he joined.
I know.
And it was just it's obviously just a case of, right, who do we go out here and try and G the fans up a wee bit? You don't get any bigger than Martin O'Neill, so it's just a stopgap, though. You know what I mean?
Neil Lennon outside with a placard, didn't he? Excuse me.
Martin.
If it didn't end so badly with Lennon, it would have been Lennon. But so I think that he'll get tomorrow, he'll get Sunday, and then we'll see how it goes. But fucking, we can't. If we get beaten Sunday, man, like where do we go for there?
You can't. See, the thing is, mate, it's one cup. You've still got a league, and you've still got the big cup. And let's be honest, the League Cup's the Cup in Scotland.
I know, but
it's only good when you're winning trebles. right? If we had to win that and you win the league, you would say we won the Diddy Cup. Vice versa. Whoever wins the League Cup's the Diddy Cup. So I wouldn't bother. He's not even in the job 4 days. Is he going to be able to fucking hang me 2 games, get them up for 2 games? I would say so. But is it him or is it Maloney? If it's Maloney, then I would be questioning it.
I think he'll be here until the international break. I think it will be that long.
Couple of weeks.
But remember, they took ages with Big Angie first time, didn't they? Went for every house for about 3 months.
It's the same with yous and all. That yous
Do you know what I mean?
Gerrard, Muscat, Röhl,
Aye, mate.
back to him.
And
So
they wanted a coach, but they went to managers.
right,
I've said it before, man.
I think it'll be the same with us because I think we kind of in the same boat as Rangers. We can't really get the next one wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We can't really go down the route because I always have fear Celtic's going to go down the route for just yes men, and that's not going to work. It can't work. And if you're
That's
going
the
for
board.
title, I know that might be the board thinking, but it's going to backfire if that is the case. But I hope they just take their time, get the right person in. But I just the names getting numbered. They're not really giving me any.
Right, so, but out of the names, well, doesn't even need to be the names that I mentioned, Corey, but who would you like to see as the next Celtic manager?
I love to be Ange, but I think that's very unlikely because I don't think he'll come back in case it doesn't work out because he left in such a high. He left winning the cups and basically waiting until the end of the season, and he went off and obviously he's not worked out in Tottenham and Nottingham Forest. But I don't think he would try to come back in case it was a failure, kind of like Neil Lennon, kind of like Rodgers this time around. It's been a bit of a failure, so I don't know if that might put him off a bit. But I would say he was my number 1 choice if he was up for it.
Go, Jamie, yours.
Corruption.
What are we asking you for fuck's sake?
Oh, he did say
I want corruption.
Right.
But
I
that
like
thing
that.
we were talking
See with
about,
that
Jamie.
one, think how many jobs he's been linked with. He's
I know,
still
mate.
there.
But that's what I was saying to Jamie today. Supposedly he gets 10% of all Bodo Glimt's transfers.
No
So that's
fucking
a good.
winner.
But that's a
Look
good
at
bit
his
of penny he's going to get.
fucking what he's done for them.
He's not going to give that up to come to Scotland. I get Jamie said that it's like a lack of ambition in a sense, but some
I'm
people
sure
just
they're not doing
understand
as good
it,
this year, right enough. I'm sure I heard that on Thursday night when they were talking about Bran. That they're right off the pace this year because their league's nearly ended in Norway because it's a summer league, innit?
Oh, don't mind that manager I spoke about on here months and months ago. The Israeli guy. Where's he?
Oh, you can't bring an Israeli for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck,
I
I
seen the old Dortmund manager is in the running supposedly.
Oh, I've seen Zach Keir McKenna. You've sent me it. I seen it. And then I seen one the Sun had put it saying he had beat Terry Henry to a job or something. I don't know even know. I didn't read it. And don't know
That
who
could be all paper talk, could be like
aye, mate.
films, aye.
Let's be honest, it's Maloney with Gavin Strachan, but get used to it.
Man. Don't.
See, the thing is, Corey, you fucking said this at the start of the season.
What?
About the fucking Rodgers only having a year left his contract, Celtic no want to give him any money, blah blah blah. All that shit. You said this was you basically knew this was going to play out, mate. And you said Maloney for the next job, so here we go.
But I didn't think he would leave. I think that's the only thing that's kind of shocked me that he left halfway
straight away after they defeat the Hearts.
I thought that he would play out his contract, then after all that shit was going to come into place, but kind of, I hope it doesn't. I hope they do go for a manager.
Proven.
Aye, a wee bit more proven, just a wee bit, because you said Maloney might fit in the group chat. You said that Maloney might fit the club and stuff like that, but I was like, he's not really proven anything.
No,
we kind of we
Lennon was the proven when you gave him his chance, mate.
But he had a dress rehearsal, mate, and it done well.
I know, mate. But I'm just.
I think the thing is like I said that to
I don't really know much about your team.
And they were saying, but the Rangers manager,
just not a bad touch, Jamie.
He's not really done anything. But I was like, he was in Bayern Munich, he was in Germany, the national team. But that's
the first thing he said in his press conference was our first game at Bayern Munich was a defeat to Frankfurt was 5-1, and then we had to go to a Champions League game and they won like 3 or 4-0.
That's what I mean. That's a different mentality.
Mate, you want to see him shuffling the brogues on the touchline, my man? Honestly, I've got to need to buy him a good few pair.
Scott Bradley messaged me just when he was at the game, like he was doing a press conference after the game on Sunday, and he said that Danny Röhl just went up and he run everybody.
I seen it, mate. See, after the game, he made sure, even though the stadium was basically empty, he made sure he went from one end all the way around that stadium, mate, clapping the fans at side. Himself.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean, mate? You've got to realise,
I think he done it at Sheffield Wednesday, like brought the team, the fans all together. And he's done his research, you know what I mean? He's been linked before Martin got it, so he's done his research. Yeah. He knows what he needs to do to get everybody on side, and so far so good, mate. I'm liking him.
Right. Stu says, "Wee Ollie, tell you give him a chance." Don't know, man. Don't know about that.
Who's Wee Ollie?
Ollie got a social.
Don't know. But I think you were saying Davey, like he got everyone together. That's what it felt like with Ange, and that's why I kind of. That's why he's my number one choice. I want a manager coming, everyone together. It's the fans, the management. It was everybody to feel like we were, like the fans were part of the team almost, because that's why we were loving it, football in it. I mean, so that's what the Celtic manager needs. The next Celtic manager needs to bring everybody together. We're all one. We're all fucking fighting the same cause type of thing. We're all doing it together because
it's against the world.
Aye, pretty much. That's what I think. Aye, that'll we won the Bodo Glimt manager well, but
we're on that.
That's exactly who I want, man. So we'll see what happens. But
I wouldn't be surprised if Bodo Glimt named. I think they're building a new stone. I wouldn't be named if it's a nuts and stand.
Aye.
Everything's fucking done, man.
I think
he's the most successful manager for them.
But see, the thing is, is it going to be one of the ones where he goes somewhere else and it doesn't work?
Aye, let Ange. Never know.
Do you know what I mean? Where it's just fucking that one team just works for him. He goes to another team like, I'm not fucking listening to this idiot.
That's what I was saying to Corey earlier on, but surely you've got a bit of ambition, you know what I mean?
Aye, mate. He's Norwegian and all.
Some people are in it for the pennies, Jamie. Like, he's probably getting a good bit of money that he's bringing.
And your ex-manager.
Aye, pretty much.
I would imagine if he goes to Celtic, he'll get a higher salary though.
Aye, higher salary, but you're not going to get a cut of the transfers that supposedly he's getting.
I would rather sign Norway than Scotland, let's be honest.
Well. Aye. Just hope we get something done that's going to bring us all together and beat the Mankey
So
Mob.
are we going to talk? What are you talking about? You're the Mankey Mob. We're going to talk about your capitulation because it seemed it's went the wrong way, Jamie.
Again, that was a tongue-in-cheek comment. I've stated this. It was a tongue-in-cheek comment. Obviously, I did think that Kilmarnock could beat them. It's not like I was like, oh my god, they'll beat them. It was just a wee joke to wind up Hearts fans, and it's exactly what happened. So
thank me later.
Wait till the 40s with the trophy at the end of the season.
Will you be honest, right? Do you watch the game on Sunday, do?
Aye, no. You were already 3-1 down. I think 20 minutes to go. I get in the house, mate. 20 minutes to go. I watched it for there.
Corey. Looking at so obviously we're looking at for how bad Celtic were, right? But do you think that Hearts played like a team that could win the league?
No, really. But they had more determination than us. They were more eager. They had a bit more fight than us. That's what I've been saying all season, pretty much. We haven't had any fight. We haven't had any dig. They have. I mean, that's the only difference. I get what you all say it's quality and stuff, but sometimes it is just the bare basics. Grit and determination can get you wins, and they've been doing it all season so far. So
I know, mate, but like I say, I mean, if it's not for Dane Murray, mate, that game's 1 each. You know what I mean? And I know that Dane Murray was playing, and it's always right to say all these things, but He played
I
Dane
know.
Murray at a total spite, let's be honest. The boy
You're not
had an
blaming him for
absolute
the second
nightmare.
one, are you?
No, the third one.
Nah, the first
It's
one was the third
Engels.
one.
Engels is the second one, mate.
No, Negrin.
But
No, he
no,
put
it was
his arse. He didn't even tackle the boy. He
Engels
put
was
his
the
arse out.
roads.
It was
He done
Negrin.
a Van Dyke.
That was
Engels
Negrin.
was the one in the box and moved.
No, it wasn't. It was Negrin.
No, it was Engels.
It was Engels.
Negrin was the one that was trying to tackle him, and Dane Murray was the one that boxed.
There was like
Engels
three
is
players
in
that
front
went
of
by.
Dane Murray, mate, and all he does is put his
There
arse.
was
He just
Negrin
makes a
made
movement
tackle,
with his arse.
then there was Negrin, then there was Dane Murray.
I blame Negrin because Negrin was right next to him.
I blame Negrin for that miss.
I know, man. You
But
just
I
put your
think-
fucking foot through that, didn't you?
I think it doesn't matter who was like who to blame or whatever. I just think Celtic in general. Well, the first half I thought Celtic were really good, because it seemed like when we went 1-0 down, we got it back very quickly. I was like, right, that's it, and we seemed to be playing all right. But as soon as the second half started, it was just a total different game. It's a total different Celtic team went out there. It was embarrassing. It was probably the most embarrassing performance we've had all season, and that's including the Champions League games, I would say.
Alan Stone Cold Steve Austin said Celtic need a good mechanic, no a manager. Big ends away on the Honda Civic. Love it, man.
He went on his Ferrari.
Aye,
Mate,
man.
did you see that one with McInnes in the Ferrari and him in the wee fucking
I've seen
cozy
that.
coupe?
I've seen that.
Man, he's right, but ain't he a good mechanic, no a manager?
But I must say as well, right, obviously Dave Murray's getting a lot of criticism, and rightly so, but the fact he even played with Donovan and all, man, when Ralston's there, I know Ralston gets some amount of stick, and I don't understand the Ralston stick, to be honest. I mean, I know that he's no fucking Danny McGrain, as I keep saying, right? But, I mean, the guy can defend. He's decent enough at defending in Scotland. He's proved it many a time at Ibrox. He proves it every time he plays. All right, he's no great going forward. He'll not create you much, but, you know, when that boy Kirikis, whatever his name is coming at you, I would have much rather Anthony Ralston there than fucking Donovan, because Donovan's still a young boy and he didn't deal with him at all. See, a couple of times in the first half, man, the Kirikis was just running by him. It wasn't even like a duel. It wasn't even like a contest. It was just, I'm running by you. And twice, luckily, we defended quite well in these situations, but Donovan is just no up to it, man. And Ralston is. So again, I think Brendan Rodgers knew that, man, and just fucking decided, you know what, I'm doing it. Brendan Rodgers must have also known that Johnny Kenny's no up to it. He must have also known that fucking Arnie Engels is playing shite. Again, he persisted in playing Rio Hatate. When Bernardo sat on the bench. So, I mean, so many bad decisions on Sunday.
Your attitude towards young Scottish players is terrible, mate. That's how our country's in the nick it's in.
Actually, Ralston's a young Scottish player.
He's about 26.
Oh, that's still young, is it not?
No, it's no. You're just
No.
slagging a 22-year-old. And you're saying that Anthony Ralston's better than Donovan. Fucking
yes.
grow up.
Donovan's
Yes.
18 or something, I mean. But
Yes. Why would you play Donovan ahead of Ralston? Come on.
Because he's a better player.
I don't rate Ralston. I've never rated Ralston. Even when he played well under Ange, I didn't think he was good. I think his touch is a touch like Gary Clark.
It's his crosses, isn't it?
But defensively, though.
Aye.
Up
Even then, his
Scotland, it's his
crosses are...
final ball.
Defensively, he'd have dealt better with Kirikis on Sunday.
Maybe, but I think Donovan's got the half-decent potential, because he's not... That was probably his worst game, because he's played all right when Ralston and Johnson was injured. He played good in the games. He played good in Europa League. For being quite young, I thought he would done all right. I think you could do with a loan move, but I think Ralston is woeful.
He's not. I don't agree with
I
that.
think
Where do you make about your cover for Van Dyke? Carter Vickers been it so long?
Well, this is the thing, is that Martin O'Neill's either going to have to fuck the whole Brendan Rodgers philosophy of you can't play two left fitters at centre half. What I would do, right? I'd play Scales and Tierney at centre half, and I'd play Karachi at left back.
So he played a three at the back. Did they know the first time? Mm-hmm. Trusty Scales and Tierney then?
No, I wouldn't play Trusty. I'd play Scales.
No, I know you're saying, but that's the way you played the last time, and it had you were always hard to beat. Big, tall, defenders.
Aye.
So he could go back to a free, mate, and then, as you say, because he always had good wing backs, didn't he?
He did, mate, but aye.
Could
It'll
Taneki
be
play wing
interesting.
back?
I'll be interested to see who he plays, man. Do you know what I mean? Obviously,
Aye,
Martin
the
in front of
lineup
every
tomorrow
game.
is going to be one of them, innit?
I'll be interested to see the starting lineup tomorrow. I mean, is Maida back, do we know, or is he still going to be out?
Don't know. I don't know how long he was out for. I only know that he got injured when he was with Japan, but never seen a timescale.
Did Rodgers not say he could have made the Hearts game?
Don't know.
Don't know, he was in the
That's what I
stands,
seen
wasn't he?
Stan saying that obviously the three went weren't they going to make it, but Maida was like
Maybe he's back in training.
they were leaving it late on Stan for the Hearts game, I'm sure.
But I don't know. I don't know. What the Martinelli's going to do with Celtic. To be
I'm looking
perfect.
forward to the personnel bits to see who he goes with. I mean, does he go with Johnny Kenny or Shin Yamada up front? Does he
What would
stick
you
with all
do?
the Engels and Tati and McGregor?
What would you do,
Go.
Jamie? Fresh start, Martin Hill's in,
Fresh
which should
start,
start
Martin Hill.
11 for tomorrow.
I'd play a 4-4-2.
Right?
No. I'd play I'd play a 4. What would I play? A 4-3-3. I'd play a 4-3-3. Right, I'd play Schmeichel.
Brilliant.
I'd play Schmeichel. I'd play Karachi, Tierney, Scales, and Ralston. And I'd play McGregor. I would play Bernardo, and Engels probably. And then I would play. This is getting tough, man. And I'd play Tuneki on the left. I would play.
That's 12 players.
No, it's not. I still got 2 left, I think. Isn't I?
Aye,
would-
you've got
aye.
striker on the other side.
Who's been playing the other side? My mind's went blank here.
Forest.
Forest, no.
No, he didn't play.
Forest are young, innit?
Who started on Sunday?
I don't know.
It was Nigrin.
But
No, I was
Nigrin.
playing.
I'd play Nigrin, Tuneki, and I'd play Shin Yamada probably.
How was Shin when he came on?
Right.
More threatening than Johnny Kenny, but
Right.
he was shite, but he's more threatening than Johnny Kenny.
What's your 11, Corey?
Defence. I do Tierney, Trusty, Scales, Donovan. Midfield, I would play Bernardo, Engels, and McGregor. The front three would be Donetke, Kenny, and Balavisha.
So you drop your top goal scorer?
Aye. Because he's been shite.
No, he's
You
not.
can't.
Mate, see, because he misses chances, not that right during the
It's
week
not
and
that
stuff.
he's missing chances.
He's in the desert.
He's got so many slack passes in him. He just did. It's honestly, I liked him at the start, but he's slowly but surely getting worse.
Nah,
And he's
I
not a right
totally
winger.
disagree with that,
He's
I know.
not a right winger at all. He should be playing. If he's playing, he should be
Number
playing in the
10.
middle.
Aye,
I would play him.
but like,
But I don't. Right now, I think he should be dropped. I don't think he's been.
aye, I'm going to change my team actually.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm changing my
What do you
team.
think this is?
I'm changing my team. I'm sticking with the same back four and goalkeeper, but I'm playing McGregor, Bernardo, and Nigrin, and I'm playing Tuneki, Balashawi, and Shin Yamada.
Do you think who would you play? Who would you play in the right? Balashwawa?
Aye.
What's his name?
I don't know. I seen he posted a picture last night and then pointing to the Bible or something like that, and he was getting slated because he deleted it after it.
The quote of the Bible was like vengeance.
Aye,
It's something to do with vengeance anyway.
Probably because that fucking cunt, that cunt probably told him, promised him the world. You'll come on, you'll be starting, you'll be playing and that, and then, you know,
starts
he's
on
just
one
fucking
game and
decided.
wins.
Aye.
Because there was rumours about that. See, when Dembele was doing all the mad cryptic messages and all that, like, oh, don't believe the leader of that. Because supposedly he said, like, when he came, he was like, see, if a big team in France come in for me, can I talk to him at least? And he's like, aye, no bother. And that's when we started knocking back a few bids for Leon. So he went to him and he was like, no, I never said that. He's like, no, I know it's part of the fucking contract and all that stuff. Was that?
Stu stays
So,
Sodelo, Ralston, Scales, KT,
Or the new boy.
Danecki,
Danecki.
Bernie,
Bernardo.
Bernardo, Cal, Engels, Maida, and Shin up front.
Nice.
Well, my team was if Maida's no playing. Obviously,
Corey, you
Maida's
never even picked a goalie.
I would probably say sensational, no, actually.
Would you try Shin on the wing?
Don't know. You probably could.
Is he fast?
He's meant to be. He's meant to be
very
like
fast. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's technically good though, mate.
It's the fucking matter. He's
Kinda
playing
a bit
Alston.
No.
Yeah.
I know. You're talking about
Ralston's not
good and you're
technically
playing
fucking gifted.
fucking
but Ralston's a fucking defender though.
I
He
bet.
still,
I want
he still
Ralston
goes
to
up the park
defend.
and puts crosses in.
I need to go attack.
I know, but you've got your winger there to do that. I'd rather play Ralston and Donovan. Plus, Sonia Mada's a striker, man.
You're fucking Russell Martin and fucking
I know,
hiding here.
You're fucking
Don't
Russell
you
Martin,
leave that fucking
what was the score?
line. You
What was
keep
the
your
score
fucking cell in that half.
What was the score on Sunday in that Scottish Cup game?
But my Scottish Cup game?
Your Scottish Cup game.
Saturday morning it was 8-2. Saturday afternoon.
Win or lose?
1.
Right.
I would only have 2 wins.
I want proof.
If Edin get beat 8-2, I'd only have 2 wins because he'd be buried at the back.
I want fucking proof, you know, if you're going to start coming on saying that your teams are winning all the time.
Well, we're there. I can send you the videos of the game.
Aye, I want proof.
Right, that's fine.
Aye.
Brian says, Corey never picked a goalie. Just means we're passing into an empty net, Davy boy.
Oh, Brian, pee off, man. Eh?
Mate, I noticed it straight away. My
I
4
know.
defenders.
But my reasoning is I think Schmeichel's fucking pish.
Aye, see, I
think
thought
he's
that
fucking
Shin was
faster.
meant to be faster.
He's meant to be rapid, but
Corey, you do my fucking nothing, man. You
Aye.
really do my nothing.
because I don't agree with you.
Aye.
Ralston dog
Right,
meat.
Aye, that's
agree with me.
that.
Dog
Just
meat.
agree with me.
No,
Just agree with
Ralston's dog meat, mate.
Just agree with me on everything.
No, Ralston's dog meat, and I'll never.
Jamie thinks that me and
never
you. Jamie must think me and you agree on that one because we're 2-1. Doesn't like getting beat this shit.
No. Ralston's dog meat, mate, and I think Schmeichel's past it. He's not
You're
had
fucking
a
dog
good
meat and
game
you're
this
past
season.
that, alright?
Oh, very good. I like water.
Part of water.
Wait there, man. You two battering.
What's happening here?
He's
I thought he was actually going to listen to something
just like fuckies.
there.
Yeah, but after you two.
I hate it when Monda fight.
That's right. How can we really? You're saying Sinisalo, like, where's the evidence of that? Just because you don't rate Michael?
I think he's all right. See the games he's played all right.
He's younger too.
He's not made any errors that Schmeichel's done. Schmeichel had one in the Scottish Cup final. He's had a couple this season. Salo's played, and he seems like he's more commanding. You can see him shouting and balling at the defence, trying to get it organised. Schmeichel's sitting on his fat arse. Just because he's a biggish name doesn't mean he's good anymore. In all seriousness, as a club.
You need to read it out, Corey, for the Spotify and Apple Podcast.
Oh, aye, fair enough. In all seriousness, there's a clip online of O'Neill's presser, O'Neill spelt wrong, asking for anyone in the audience his age because they all look 12. Thought that was quite funny. Aye, to be fair, aye. Maloney
Irish will get better, man. The Irish will get better.
Maloney was pretty funny. He was good.
Right, are we going to talk about him telling his Hearts we're going to win the league and we're not going to challenge? And then takes a joke fucking 12 years later?
I know,
What a hero.
That, man.
What a hero.
I would be booing. See if that was it, I'd be booing him for his whistle. First whistle.
You boo
No,
me,
bastard.
Regardless.
See, going back to this Casper Schmeichel point, I mean, like, what are we really doing that for? Is that because he had a stinker against Aberdeen in the cup final?
No, he's not played well for a while, Jamie.
There's a few goals that
should have saved, and he's just letting them past.
Give me an example. Apart from the goal against Braga.
That one.
Saved that one.
What was the other one? The
Hearts second goal.
Hearts second goal. Europa. The first Europa. Was it the first Europa League game? There was a game that he should have got a better hand to it.
I don't think Hearts second goal should have got to. I think that was just bad defending.
That's
why even half he's not, man.
I know, but he's the last line of defence.
But you remember, Jamie, if goalies are got to go mental if it goes in their net and blame everything else.
Regardless.
I think he
Even
was
if-
couple never
Even
said that
Maloney
was
does
expecting
that.
defence.
I don't. I think there's a few people that would agree with me that Kasper Schmeichel's not playing well.
Well, there is a lot of people, but also fair play to you boys on the interview with Tam, Kevin, onwards and upwards, boys. Appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you, mate.
Ryan, don't
Ryan, you're
talk
back.
nice about me too.
Ryan, you're back in the
Sweet.
good books, son. They've done better. I love it, son.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
Spelling mistakes, you prick.
I know, spelling Neil right first and come back to me.
Sorry, stop fucking criticising the viewers, mate.
He loves me, really. He knows that it's all fun and games.
You're
Seeing
hurting his
that,
feelings.
seeing that I playing 2 shots, the Discord, he gets slaughtered. See, anytime he says something bad about Rangers, somebody always AI's a 40. He had a Celtic top on, he fucking goes off his nut. He's like, oh, fucking sick of this part.
Hold on, what's Stu saying? No, there's been a few blunders. Heart's second goal and
That's
the first
what I would-
Euro. I agree with the Europa. I agree with Europa League one against Braga. I should have
That
said
was a
that one.
mental way going for that
Aye.
one against
I
Braga, man.
don't know how he didn't save that goal. That's what I mean. It's just wee things like that. It's like slowly but
Boom,
surely.
Gratz's goal, he should have saved that.
that one, fair enough. I mean,
I'm pretty sure one of my mates did say in the group chat that fucking how's you know saved that. I think you should sign that Kelly goalie that played us on Sunday. Absolute prime Buffon.
oh, we haven't even spoken about the football at all this weekend. How was the Rangers
I
game,
was
David?
just looking at how long we've done, we've not spoken about fuck all.
Let's talk about the Rangers game, Davey. Did you watch? Were you at it actually?
Aye, I went to it, mate, aye.
How was it, mate?
Good. You could see me Hings now and again, so he just like passing and I think he set up 3-5, 3-5-2 maybe. But Danilo was more like playing the second striker, Miovski up front, and then it was kind of like a back three or a back four that went into a three, and it was Tav, Suter, Cornelius, Magoma, and Gassama as the wing backs. For what I hear, that's where they played Gassama last year with Sheffield Wednesday. Because everybody was wanting Gassama back on the left because he played him on the right. And then it was the midfield, Asgard, Diamande, and Raskin. And even just with Diamande and Raskin, mate, they were much better than what they've been playing under Martin. Like Diamande, obviously the referee was shite as usual. And then, aye, mate, Chermitty's goal, the keeper's got to do fucking better.
Have you noticed any kind of tactical changes he's made since Martin's left?
Aye, just wee ones, but mate, as I said, like I thought he started 4-4-2, but when you actually had them on the park, it wasn't. It was like the three at the back with the wing backs. He's on that touch right, telling them to press every time they lost the ball. Was press, get the ball back.
I've heard that of Rangers fans, like you can.
So Marnock's number 9, mate, 7'10" or something. What a fucking size that boy is!
He's decent, isn't he? Is that what's his name again?
I don't know if it's. I don't know what one's injured. Is it Dackers or is he the one injured?
Dackers played against Hearts last week. I know that.
So it must be him then, because the other boy was in the crowd with the crutches. Wow, mate. Watching him up close, mate, he made their defenders look like wee boys.
He's like dead skinny.
Aye, beanpole. The shout behind me was a beanpole.
For a big guy, but isn't he?
Aye, but he never really got. Well, he won the first few heaters against Cornelius, and then Cornelius was giving himself a year doing that and started getting the better of him. Their goal was just Butland's mistake, trying to punch the ball and missed it. Martin was a bit shite, but it's a lot better than what it has been. So if he's taking it a game at a time, mate, let's bring Hibs on tomorrow and see, because obviously that's a different challenge altogether.
Aye, that's his biggest test, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
That's a tough thing, got Easter Road away.
I thought we were unlucky with the one that I didn't know it bounced off Cornelius. I thought it had to come on up when Miovski went in and scored. The keeper volleyed it out and fucking hit Cornelius in the back heat.
Think.
Miovski was offside, and then the Raskin one I thought was a bit dodgy, the lines that they drew.
Aye.
But you'll never know because you don't really see fucking the VAR giving you the right lines, do you?
Nah, man.
Especially when you're at the game and you can't fucking see anything.
No.
But Chermity scored. Danilo was back in the squad. He's happier again. He scored. But again, that was bad defending. 2 second goals were basically Kilmarnock.
I know you.
Kettlewell was taking pelters as he should, and he was raging about the defending. 2 weeks in a row, he said.
I know you were saying about Asgard, but I heard that he was the biggest improvement. I've heard a few people say that you proper seen what he was like as a player.
Well, I thought that in the first half of Dundee United, man. Then he went at his shell in the second half, and we kept him on too long. But as I said, mate, he brought Barron and Lyle Cameron on for energy and on in the second half, and they done good. Miovski came out at half time, so I don't know if that was mere tactical to go for the juggler and make sure you got the 3 points in his first game. Because then he changed, because he brought Barron on for him with the extra midfielder.
So you confident going in tomorrow then?
Aye.
Aye.
Back to just being confident every week, mate. Pump
Yep.
the mini carriers and then pump the big carriers. Do you know what I mean?
Stuart says, are you guys related in any way? No, Stu, no relation.
Aye, mate. They're my wins.
No.
I know, in fact, who's the oldest?
Jamie?
Mikey Moore thought a decent game, says Ryan.
But, mate, it looks as if he's been given the freedom to do what he wants. He was trying to take on people all the time. It was coming off it, wasn't he? His layoffs. Even Chermity, Jamie. What an improvement for Thursday night to then. Holding the ball.
Stu's going to bring you back down to reality, man. Face it, Kelly was shit and made Rangers look good, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Obviously, there's still work to be done. You can't just fucking win one game and think you're world beaters, but we are. Stu can keep his opinions to himself.
Never mind Chermity's.
Ryan, never mind Chermity's goal throwing
the ball.
I think that's what he's talking about. I think it's when the keeper kicked it off the fucking back or the heat.
But
mate, it was real funny because Kettlewell was taking pelters when their second goal went in, and then they rolled it offside the prick.
Alan says Hibs were nailed to the foot of the table last season till Christmas last season. Aberdeen were top of the Christmas tree for a spell with 25 points between them. Hearts for weeks. Points.
Aye, but not
December's a hard month, mate. See, as soon as you get to December and it's all the games, boom, boom, boom.
I don't think Hearts will win the league, but I think they've got their tails are up. They've bet both the Old Firm, so it's like they've got every right to maybe feel a wee bit confident and maybe get something. But I think second is between us. How's the name really?
Ryan says, anyone see the VAR decision at the Falkirk Dundee game? Cheesy peeps. I did not, mate.
No. What I did see, but it was an ex-Rangers fucking youth product scoring the winner.
Who?
Connor Allen.
How you play the views?
Aye, mate. Left in January.
I said it.
Fucking playing like basketball. Oh, well, he said Max. Max Aaron's mate was good when he came on as a winger.
I heard that.
Says if Max had been in goal, that'd been a different result. Who's Max?
Max Striger, the boy that's no well. He's out for 16 weeks.
Aye, that's a shame about him.
Until I seen that today, I didn't even know because I'm like, who the fuck's that keeper for Kilmarnock?
In fact,
when he was warming up.
I said I would give that Stu boy for TikTok, Jamie. I said I would give him a shout out. So hi, Stu boy.
That's him.
Boy, is that what's happening, Stu? What's happening, sir? That's what happened.
I've heard Max isn't out with a heart condition, but there was a drug problem.
All speculation, but man, don't really say it's that or this. I mean, get done for slander.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a drug problem, bro.
That's if you're a professional football player.
It's the thing like, have you ever seen that Supersonic, the Oasis documentary? Right. He's like, I'm not a drug abuser, but a drug user. He's like,
Correct. That's my motto. I've got a race night on Saturday. You're right, aye.
There he is. Fucking hero.
If any Kevin's coaches are watching, if I'm in the toilet, mind your own business.
Fuck's sake, man.
David's views are his own, not of the podcast.
Exactly.
I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a wee while.
Hey, we're putting the buffet. I don't give a fuck. I'm owning this joint on Saturday.
We've already bit Hibs carrots.
Stop your neck of the woods, Jamie.
Again tomorrow.
Where?
See where the Italian feast is? See the pineapple in the corner?
Where's the Italian feast?
Next
Western
to
Hall Road,
Alright, aye.
next to Spice of Love.
Aye, aye.
Just in the corner for there, I
Oh,
think.
in there, aye. Aye.
I think that's
You
where
gotta-
it is.
You got to get a cut of, bless yourself a couple of times and
No, I'll
take up
spit in the way in, spit in the way out.
we end up like that witch in the Wizard of Oz if any hole were like.
He's
But
not
He's
even saying
sure
it
it's
like
in
funny.
there.
He's that serious. He's like,
just a small nod, like, aye, probably. Mate.
I'm sure that's where it is. I don't even know, man. I've not checked, but I'm sure that's where it is because it's a bigger hole.
Mm.
what else we got to talk about? I want to talk about how, well, I don't know where Ryan is tonight, but Gogic, that fucking tackle for Gogic,
Scandalous, innit?
that was a bashing.
That's
was
usual
bad.
for him. The Gogic
Aye.
is a fucking nasty bastard, man.
Oh,
Anytime
shut up.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like every team needs to have a fucking nasty bastard. I think that's how you.
That's how we're doing shite, us two.
Aye, because think about every successful Celtic and Rangers team. There was
In
always
fact,
a bastard.
Callum
Always a
McGregor, how
bastard.
did he not get booked for trying to start with wee Cammy Devlin? And he's like, shut it, you're in my back pocket, you're lucky I'm letting you.
Ah, fuck off.
Eh?
Cammy
Think he was a
Devlin's
hard man,
fucking
wee
dug me.
Cammy's like,
Cammy Devlin's dug me.
fucking number one, Cammy Devlin loyal.
He's
See, the
got.
thing is, like, a guy like him is what's going to bring Hearts down. I guarantee it as the season goes on. He'll get sent off and all that. He'll get his fucking
Aye,
time off.
he's a bit of a hothead,
Definitely.
man.
Well, no,
Aye.
we know it's not going to happen. You just get that gear because it doesn't happen.
Because we're all that, son. We're all that.
No, that's because you pay referees. What about Aberdeen's new fucking sporting director?
Aye, that's wild. You seen
Been
that
done for
story,
match
Jamie?
fixing and everything, and they're letting him have a job in Scotland.
Aye,
Aye, that's it.
stole a
Stole a
penguin,
penguin, go
pronounced
to
dead,
jail.
match fixing and all that, and he's fucking director. Fucking wild. I seen the
Scottish football
headline.
has got no Rangers and Celtic this year. Wait to know. Hold my jacket.
Aye, aye.
Fucking
Aye, you
hell,
want a bit of
man.
attention, man.
It was just a headline I was reading. Like, who the fuck's this cunt, man? This is
Aye.
class.
Who is this prick?
I'll go for a pint with that guy. Still penguins. Fucking wild, man.
What else we got to talk about before we go?
Just watching anything on the telly.
Man U winning
What
2
about
games in a row.
English football?
3 games in a
Man,
row.
Man, you're on a run.
That wee boy's nearly getting a haircut.
Aye, he's shitting himself. Did you see that guy that see the one he pulled his hair, saying you're not a Man United fan? Do you know how he got banned? That an
Aye.
indefinite. He got an indefinite ban because it was. They said it was due to like violent conduct and all that, but people think it's because that wee guy's TikTok famous and all that. It's a bit wild though.
Just picking on the wee guy can't fight, innit?
The wee guy was just trying to make a laugh and he's just grabbing himself. You're not a United fan.
Yeah, I got man.
I know.
What about the Turkey refs? 60% have a gambling problem.
That's no surprise.
Lovely teeth bit.
Hopefully, keeping a good head of hair.
Some had a highlight of lovely. What else is there? Oh,
Arsenal top of the Premier League, man, and our victory at the weekend.
Telling you, mate, it's this is a year. I bet it's built a fucking team.
They finally got a striker. I mean, striker, and you've got
Has
that
been getting
Eze and all
slated
that.
for weeks.
And
he's
you've got
not
that
been
Eze
scoring
and
goals,
all that and all to take up the slack.
But it's the same, like, in England, you get fucking told you're a dud after about 3 games, mate.
Aye.
Sesko, everybody's saying about Man U paying for Sesko. He scored 2 and created 1 in the last 3 games in the won.
No good enough for the price tag and all that, innit?
And what?
Liverpool are on a bit of a
You know
fucking
what I mean?
bad run at the moment, I know, man.
I know, and then Arne Slot's going to fucking Dubai or something, and it's Gio versus Glasner again.
I seen something, it was like the Nam flashback meme. It was just
Aye,
on
so
again.
assy.
I might rewatch that for a chuckle,
But
didn't
it's mental, mate. How the big drop off for him, innit?
That's it. Found dead, stole a penguin, done for match fixing. Rangers and Celtic both shite. Rangers are one dick advocate appointment away from making it 2001 again. It's getting there, man.
But I still
Yeah,
a penguin. Done for match fixing. Oh, hold my jacket. There's a joke.
We need to get Bobby Williamson out of retirement, man. That's the fucking set complete.
Where is he? Still Rwanda or something like that? Teaching the
No,
Rains?
mate, he was on Let Me Be Frank podcast the other week.
Was he? I thought he died. I thought he was
No,
dead.
that's Jimmy Calder, do you think?
Oh, aye. Yeah, probably. But
Same era, mate. Same era.
Jamie, did you watch your football on Sky Sports?
Aye.
What did you make of Lennon and Sutton? My Boyd in the background.
Love that question, mate. I think I mostly agree with Lennon and Boyd. I did get where Sutton was coming from. What annoyed me with Sutton though is he just refused to blame Rodgers for it.
Yes.
What was
He's
said,
right
though-
about he's right about the board, and he wasn't backed properly, especially for the Champions League as we spoke about, mate. But all Lennon and Boyd were saying were, he's been given money for, you shouldn't be getting beat off Dundee, you shouldn't be getting beat off Hearts. You got the players in for that. So that's all they were trying to say, and obviously Sutton just didn't want to hear that. But look, Boyd was, what is it Boyd asked him when Lennon was like, answer the question.
When are you going to start looking at Brendan Rodgers instead of blaming the board all the time? I'm sure
Is that what it
it
was?
sound like that.
Is that what it was? And do you know what's annoyed me? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like I'm wrong, but like see all the comments. Lennon's a prick. Lennon's this, like for Celtic fans and all that. And you're like, how understanding? It's like, oh, he's trying to appease the board or not. Neil Lennon knows that he's not going to get a Celtic job again, right? That ship is sailed. That's not going to happen ever again.
God, my jacket.
You know what I mean?
I
know.
think the only thing that he appeases the board is when he said that he doesn't understand why the Celtic fans were protesting over the board.
But what
Did he
he's
say
got
that? Did he say that on
look
Sunday?
at the
though?
I know, but that's
success.
the only thing. That's the only thing I know. That
Look at
loads of
under
people-
the success under that board, mate. Lennon's been
No,
part of
no,
it, so he knows
no.
that they tried. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
It's one of the ones where you can't have it all your own way.
You're right. You're right.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
You're right.
And I seen people writing, Lennon still fell out with Sutton. Sutton criticised Lennon in the COVID season.
Aye.
And
But
that was
you
meant to
see,
be pals.
Sutton
But
used to be really good at it.
There's
he'll
just
know
something about it. I
fucking
don't know what it
criticise
is.
a guy that had done a midnight flick to Leicester.
I know it's something about it. I don't
You
know
know
what
what I mean?
it is,
So-
Rodgers, but he doesn't want to criticise him.
Sutton used to be good at that. You see, when it was BT Sports, he used to criticise Ronnie Dylan, and he used to always be spot on. He criticised Neil Lennon, like you're saying, Davey, and all that. But he seems like he's
Sutton
to Rodgers.
has actually been known, mate, in my opinion, to go too far. You know what I mean? I think he was out of order sometimes with Ronnie Tyler. Sometimes it was verging on fucking abuse.
I think sometimes he was
remember
I'm just the two of them, a man, Boyd.
I remember as well that Sutton used to have it right in for Craig Gordon, and it used to be every single time fucking Craig Gordon played, man, it was just total abuse. So I don't understand what it is with fucking Rodgers. I don't get what it is he loves so much about him, because
Maybe about my Gucci belt.
anybody could fucking see. Anybody could.
Maybe about my Gucci belt.
But anybody could
story.
fucking see that Brendan Rodgers is go to take a big play. It's not the board's fault that, like I said last
can't
week,
get
Celtic
too
players
many
are all
players.
better than Dundee. Celtic players are all better than Hearts players.
Aye, mate.
So that's the buck stops for the manager.
Look,
Aye,
see
like
the
they
team
said,
you've got now. I bet you Lennon got you Champions League beating that guy at Almaty.
We probably
I
had a
knew,
worse
but like
team.
he must be back to the Champions League though.
Aye.
No,
Probably
no,
had
I
a
know.
worse team
I know,
against
but I bet
Barca.
you would have got a tune out that same team that you couldn't beat Almaty with. Do you know what I mean? He's been there. You haven't bought Lennon players and he's still
No, but
qualified.
we had a worse team.
Do you know what I
than
mean?
Pep
So
Barca.
fucking he knows how it goes.
Aye, we had
Whereas
a worse
Sutton
team.
Disney, Sutton's just a fucking mouthpiece.
Do
You know what I mean? Talks out his arse.
What you saying, Corey?
No, I was just saying, see the team that beat Barcelona, and that was like fucking prime Barcelona. It's worse than the team we've got now.
Tony what?
I don't know what's fucking.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what it is. But like you had Miku and all that, he was a starting striker. You had fucking Kevin Wilson as the centre back and all that, and we still got a result.
I don't
That's
think
all right,
Lennon would have
man.
played fucking. I don't think Lennon would have played Yang at left mid.
Aye. He would have been away to Birmingham.
He would have been away.
They would have felt him to Birmingham.
Drove him himself.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Aye,
Lennon
well.
was good. Or yous were good when Lennon was the manager, finding your Wanyamas, Van
Hold on,
Dijks.
we sound like that Siamese boy in fucking Twitter.
I know, mate. I've been practicing.
Bigging up Lennon here.
I've been reading all his posts and then come on. Q Francis Lennon.
He was always the right man for the job, but he's went quiet now, innit?
Remember what was it, Laurie for Denniston on the radio?
Oh, aye.
He used to come on, Neil
Bastard.
Francis Lennon is king. He was God.
I know. He's one of us.
Mate, there was actually a wee boy behind me with his dad on Sunday, and his dad was saying, there used to be a player called God, Brian Loudon. And he's like, is he the real God? I felt it turned around and said, fucking was I?
Nah, there's only one God in Glasgow, and his fucking name is Henrik.
I wonder if
It's like
Rodgers
this
was
ball,
allowed
mate.
to
It wasn't even
take
for Glasgow.
Honda Civic as a payoff.
It's a
Mate,
fucking-
maybe it was a Honda Civic that drove through that house in fucking Bishop Briggs today at 6 o'clock in the morning. Brendan for a drink.
No,
Well,
I
he
heard
wasn't
that
given a Ferrari, Stuart says.
Fucking
Alan says Rodgers tried to change the timing
belt
belt
with
with the
his Gucci
Gucci
belt.
belt with his Honda Civic. I think that's a good comment to leave it on, guys.
Fucking hell, they all came out with a belter right at the end.
I know,
I know,
comments are fucking getting it, man. I love it.
See,
man.
the
Right,
first
everybody.
trips.
Thanks very much for coming in with your comments. Hope you've enjoyed it tonight. Remember and share the podcast with your family and your friends, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Am I right, Trips?
Aye, and add Davey on Facebook, he'll get abuse.
Fuck off.
We'll see you
Where's
all
the fucking
further down the
YouTube?
line.
Catch.
Cheerio.